Good morning. We're here today to talk about what to think about when you're planning a backyard. We've all been spending so much time at home and we're looking out our windows and we're like, okay, I want to get going on this project, so what are we going to do? So there's 5 things that I want to talk about. The first one that's most important, and it's usually the first question we ask as well, is what's the light like? So if you have lots of shade trees around, does it get full sun? Does it bake all day? Is it a really hot and dry spot? All of these things are things to consider. The next one is soil. So soil is what our plants are going to be growing in. It's so important. We want to know if there's lots of clay. Is it nice peaty and loamy soil? Is it rich in nutrients, or is it clay? If it's clay, you're going to have to amend the soil a little bit, adding some bone meal, adding some compost, some peat, just to bulk it up a little bit and loosen up that clay. The third one, is thinking about what you're going to be using this space for. So over here, we've got this patio. So we're going to be spending time hanging out back here. There's a waterfall. What kinds of things are we going to be doing? Do you have a dog? Do you have kids? Do you need to leave a grassy area? All of these things are things we need to keep in the back of our mind. Also, maintenance. Are you here all of the time? Do you work a lot? Do you have time to spend gardening in your backyard? Do you want just a low maintenance yard? Thinking about planting more trees and shrubs, evergreens especially, keeps it really low maintenance. Perennials, you have deadheading and cutting back and things like that. Annuals, even more work, you have to fertilize, deadhead, all of those things. So if you want low maintenance, stick to more trees, shrubs, definitely evergreens. They're very easy to keep, and working in some low maintenance perennials as well. And the last one we have to think about is year-round interest. So you're like, okay, you buy this flower now, you love it, but in 3 weeks time, it may not be blooming. So thinking about plants that offer year-round interest, especially when you look out your window in the winter time. Do you have anything to look at? Is it going to be just a whole bunch of, bare trees? Are you going to have some evergreens? Do you have, red osier dogwood, for example, that's got nice red stems? Are there perennial grasses that you can see? All of those things are things to keep in mind, especially, like out of your kitchen window, your dining room or bedroom window. Think about all of those things. One of my favorite little tips too is if you have any opening windows, like in your bedroom or a space that you spend a lot of time in, plant fragrant plants like lilacs or mock orange, and then that way when you open your window, you get that nice fragrance filling the house. So just a few things to keep in mind. Really take a good look at your space, know what you're going to use it for, think about the time that you have to put into this, and also just what you kind of want to see. So everyone has a vision. Pinterest is full of all sorts of things, but we can usually help you find the plants that will work really well here and help you achieve that look. But before you get digging or before you do anything, make sure that you call Alberta One Call just so you know where your underground utilities are. So that's our top 5 things to consider when you're planning your garden.